Space exploration. We need funding. When you look up at the sky at night, do you ever think about what exists between all the stars? There's a whole universe that twinkles above us. Because that universe is so big, it's important to study it. We need to understand what is around us. There are many reasons to give money to space exploration. People like to discover new things, and we need to learn about all of the natural resources available in the world. We also need to know how to protect ourselves from dangerous space objects. Exploring space means that scientists keep finding new things. Since 1957, astronauts have traveled to space to learn more about it. These astronauts live in space for several months and study the things around them. To live there, they need special equipment. This leads to discoveries and inventions in science, such as silver space blankets that we use in emergencies to keep people warm in cold weather. Vacuum cleaners that are small and easy to move were also invented for space exploration. Another example is freeze-dried food. This has now become common, but it was first created for astronauts since fresh food doesn't stay fresh in space. Memory foam mattresses were also invented for space shuttles so that astronauts could sleep better. We now find these mattresses in shops all around us. Do you often use a laptop or a computer mouse? These were also created for space missions. Even the small camera in your phone is a result of space exploration. If money hadn't been given for exploring new things in space, think about all of the inventions that we wouldn't have today. Plus, think about what we might discover on other planets. The second reason is to fund space exploration is that there are too many people in the world. There are nearly 7.6 billion people living on Earth. Nearly 19.7%, 1.5 billion of the world's population lives in China alone. That's how many people there are in the whole world. That's how many people there were in the whole world 100 years ago. Nearly 18% of the rest of the world lives in India. This means that 1/3 of the world's population lives in just China and India. That's a lot of people living in a very small space. The United States of America has the third biggest population with nearly 325 million people. The world isn't big enough for all the people who live in it. There also aren't enough natural resources like water, oil, and even air for so many people. There are so many natural resources in space. We just need to find them. People like Elon Musk are exploring life on other planets to see if we can move to another planet. Many scientists believe that we will have to leave Earth and find somewhere else in space to live. To find the right place, they need to do research and explore space. However, these explorations cost a lot of money, so we need to fund space exploration. A third important reason to spend money on exploring space is so that we can keep the Earth safe. Imagine a rock as big as a football field crashing into Earth. Scientists say that this happens every 10,000 years. These rocks, called asteroids, are sometimes so big that they could cause tidal waves in the sea. This leads to tsunamis, which are huge waves that flood cities and towns next to the sea and kill many people. Exploring space lets scientists look out for large asteroids that could destroy Earth. It might seem crazy to think that this could happen, but it is theorized that it was an enormous asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. Some scientists say that dinosaurs would still exist if the asteroid that wiped them out had just fallen 30 seconds later. Unless we want to become extinct like dinosaurs, it's important for scientists to have the money they need to monitor these things. Without money for space exploration, we would not be able to keep our planet safe from these things. We owe our thanks to the scientists, researchers, and astronauts who explore space. Without them, we might not have some of these inventions. Without them, we wouldn't be able to find new natural resources in the world. Without them, we would never know about the giant asteroid that possibly destroyed the dinosaurs and asteroids that could destroy us too. Without giving money to people who explore space, we will never learn more about any of these things. This is why it's so important to fund space exploration. The world as we know depends on it.